straight to business.
Straight to
Business.
business. Yes.
Indeed.
No chatting, no checking in, straight to business.
Okay, well,
Absolutely.
I'm gonna break that.
Yeah.
And really, it's fine.
Who?
I'm totally thinking about selling all my properties and buying a mixed-use commercial piece of land.
Nice.
Nice.
Like live upstairs and let someone run a business below.
Yeah, like have a
That's
loft
actually
over
smart.
a garage kind of thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who would like to give us a recap of last session, especially since Rim was not here?
I definitely wasn't. Oh no.
I'm eating, so.
Um.
Hmm.
What happened? We went in.
We did.
Oh yeah, we went into the. I can like help a little bit. We went in to talk to High Justice Shaw. in
Yeah.
his palace thing. I think it was a palace.
Like we were just guys, so I don't think Shaw knows what we look like. Luckily, because we made an absolute mess of things, socially speaking.
Right.
We didn't get any of the shards,
Okay.
and we left peacefully, but said we were gonna come back. And I think Shaw got manhandled by Atea.
Yes.
In what way?
Pretty strong.
Yeah, he was really strong. So I think we started with we were in a church. People came to arrest us, and there was a small discussion about whether we want to resist arrest. And Atea's like, "What? Resist arrest? What's that?" And so we got arrested and brought to the High Justice. Underfoot turned invisible, just snuck away before we went in.
Well, that's right, because all of Atea's weapons were confiscated.
Yeah, he actually gave up all
Oh,
his
no.
weapons, which we realized he carries a bunch of them. And then when we were talking to High Justice, he's just like, I'm still so mad at him. He is this tyrant who is legit of the opinion that the poor people don't deserve anything, not even divine favor because they're poor. And what he does is absolutely justified. He doesn't pretend to be a god, but he still acts with the authority of a god. So and he says he does that for the good of his people, since that would be stability, and his people has a hope and a life, because he, acting as a god, is giving them this social structure, which pissed Atea off pretty majorly. And at some point, I think we face-stepped up there. Faney did a super high-level command and just commanded everybody to, I think, flee?
Yeah, I commanded like half the guards to flee.
Yes, and meanwhile, Atea is like manhandling this guy, like, look, that's actually real divine power, you have nothing, and blah blah blah. I definitely wanted to kill him, but then we realized politically it would be a disaster to kill him right now. And we also asked for the shards, he refused to hand them over, and we left, basically decided, yeah, we gotta steal it from him.
Okay.
And then we went to a tavern to talk it over. Atea and Faney wanted to exert their holy powers to heal people, and we just had a bunch of talks, which resulted in we're not going to kill the High Justice because of
Right away.
Yeah, not right away, because of the political unrest that might come from it. And Atea cut his own palm and swore that he will come back and get rid of this tyrant. And Underfoot made a mockery of Atea's oath and got a sandwich shoved in his mouth.
Oh goodness.
Yes,
Oh my God.
basically, this is what happened. We had like a huge moral, philosophical discussion about whether this one priest that Atea executed deserved to die. Atea is of the opinion, yes, he does. Fady is like, nah, maybe not. It's a long talk.
Fanny's a humanist.
Yeah, and Atea is like, At the end, we ended up with, let's just go get the shards and not kill him, and also go back home, ask the princess if we can kill her father, and then come back to kill her father. And
It's a messy one.
yeah, and it ended on a humorous note of Atea showing off how neat his backpack is, and Underfoot and Gino immediately went to mess it up.
Yeah.
And Atea's like standing on the top of a chair holding his backpack above his head while the other two try to mess it up. That's how we ended. After tyrants getting arrested, deeply philosophically holy discussion, that's how we ended.
Yeah, we end with backpack roleplay.
Yep.
Exactly.
And if you want, we can either pick right up there. So this is like evening, almost bedtime. If you want to do anything before your long rest, or you can long rest and then we'll just pick it up the next morning. I will leave that up to you all.
We don't
Like
need to
get in our pajamas and stuff.
I don't know if there was just anything else anybody wanted to do before long resting.
Atea would like to go and, just go to a sick house and expend all of his power to heal people as part of restitution. That is part of his oath.
Yeah, I think Fanny and Atea agreed to do that together.
Yeah, we're gonna go work some miracles. And keep our mouths shut, because that's what is it? Blasphemy. Oh, we also discovered, like, everything except for working and praying is a stockade offense in this town.
Oh yeah.
If
And they have
they're
to
gonna
get
go
four.
around like healing people, can Underfoot kind of wait like a minute or two until like they're done and on the next person, and then ask the healed person for donations?
Underfoot has learned a new grift, and he is set on it.
Yes, sir.
Um,
That's my lizard king.
Underfoot,
Making the dough.
are you trying to do it without Fanny and Atea noticing, or are you just like blatantly going behind them panhandling to the people they help?
Kind of blatantly, but like at the same time, just like also giving them just a word blessing. So
Can I have Atea and Fanny make perception checks, please?
All right, I will.
That's a little tough. Oh, but then stealth god, so yeah.
Lowest you can roll is like a 27.
dang!
Nice. Yeah, Atea, after a few minutes, you notice that Underfoot, not too sneakily, is shuffling along the beds behind you, literally with a hat in his hand, asking for donations
I
from
would
the
like
people
to
that you all have
have,
healed.
I would have Atea stand in the middle between these beds and look at Underfoot exactly like in that gif.
Underfoot,
Smile and wave.
you get a couple of coppers. Most people don't have much to give, but they're very grateful to Atea and Fanny, and so they're willing to give you a few alms.
Alright, you can keep that copper. Fanny, we're going to buy food tomorrow and give it to these people, and we're gonna do it without Underfoot knowing.
Mm. He's a sneaky little one, isn't he?
Yes, he is. He almost ruined my horse's teeth.
He almost ruined your horse's what?
Teeth. He keeps
Teeth?
feeding my horse sugar.
Oh, but horses like sugar, don't they?
Yeah, but not to an excess amount.
So this is an area you believe in moderation?
Oh no!
Oh,
Sorry.
Oh!
You know, I know you're very small, but please don't punch below the belt. And then he walks away.
I shouldn't talk tonight.
I love it.
Oh my god.
Like, literally looking down at you and almost chokes up with a little bit of tears in his eyes.
And I just proceed to like cast Spare the Dying on somebody in like a bunk somewhere.
Actively dying on the streets.
Yeah. The Finn's actually the ones that are actively dying.
We're just having a casual conversation about horses' teeth.
Definitely only about horses' teeth.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I guess I'm a little tired after today. That was
No, no.
unfair. I'm sorry.
That's fine. That's fine. Look, watch me cure cancer. I spent 5 points on that.
That's crazy. Yo.
yeah. There is a like a hospital. There's probably
But
20 or
ruin
so
that
beds in
business.
there. It's late, so it's just like a couple of nurses sort of like watching over folks. It's not like you have priests in there actively doing their version of healing or anything. So I think you all are able to move about pretty unmolested as you're doing this work.
Thank goodness.
As we're healing people, are people frightened of us? You said some of them were giving some little coppers and donations. Like, do people seem afraid of us because we're practicing magic?
Make an insight check. With a 14.
Yikes.
They're definitely not scared of you. They seem a little like off-put, but they don't seem like afraid of you or anything. Now remember, like the priests go around using the power of the shards to heal people, but they do seem a little confused, perhaps, maybe because you aren't directly asking them for money before you do it.
And they're like, oh wow, how nice. A minute later, there's some change.
The shard be with you.
That's just what the priests are doing in a different order, though.
Can we please don't do that? I mean, the entire point is to counter what they do.
Shard be with you.
Shards be with you.
Shard be with you. Oh my god.
Underfoot.
There is an official church of Anek, though. That is real, though.
Here in
No, just at all.
in hit.
No, just in general. That is real. There is such a thing.
Shard be with you.
Underfoot. I'll pay for every single one of them if you stop asking them for money.
I'm not asking them for money.
The entire point is that we don't charge them for
Oh.
help.
I mean, it's donations. If they want to give, they can give.
A finger quote, donations.
I'm helping them feel better. Just like you. We are the same.
Underfoot, are you threatening them or coercing them?
Underfoot, just kind of viciously sticks one of the hat in front of someone, who hasn't given anything yet, and just kind of shakes it at them. I don't know what you're talking about.
I guess he is. You're holding You're holding it with both hands. You're not like holding a knife in one hand.
No, the knives are just everywhere on him.
Is he just covered in knives?
Underfoot
don't-
is pretty cute looking also.
I actually don't think I have any daggers on, like in the inventory.
Ateo, what if we give them a piece of copper? I try to whisper to Ateo. What if we give them a piece of copper that they then give to Underfoot?
Right, that's a very good idea because I do have 600 copper on me that I don't know what to do with.
So I'm probably not going to be great at this. I try to give some copper to the people that I'm healing, and I just like nod to the kobold holding the hat. Like kind of like shake my head, like give it to him, right? Like so I give them a piece of copper. I heal somebody, and then I kind of nod my head towards Underfoot.
I love it.
Well, this is like going on like a well-oiled machine. You give them copper, a heal, so it's like put your faith, and then a piece of copper, and then Underfoot comes by with the hat.
And Umthrak just looks out the window, seeing this entire mess. He's like, "Dear gods of Faerun, I mean Tir Briste. Oh my goodness."
That's what we do. But before bed, Atea does want to take Umthrak and Gino aside for a bit. And he'll ask
Gina
them,
says, "Oh,
What?
Gina says, is this to talk about the birds and the bees?"
Oh my.
I'm pretty sure you
Oh,
know exactly
why am
how
I
to
here
do
for
the
that?
birds and bees.
Oh yes. Umthrak is too young.
He's a couple hundred years old, Gino.
He what?
Yes, I was surprised too. Umthrak, how old are you?
I am about 200 something with change.
You know, that is early 20s in human terms, so maybe.
A fair assessment. I was alive during the calamity by which I lost my parents, but you know, it's fine. I am in my 20s after all. What is it? For what purpose did you set us aside, Sir Taya?
Did you think I acted too rashly and judged that priest prematurely?
Underfoot's gonna like do a head lopping off emotion, like
Thanks.
in the background behind the tail.
You see, the problem I see, Atea, is that you have so much zeal that it's hard for us to hard. I don't want to speak for you, in fact, but it's hard for me to decide one way or the other. Because you were just so sure.
Yeah. That's the whole point. If I'm not, then my hand would waver. But just because I am sure doesn't mean I'm always right.
Well, I
Sometimes you're
wasn't
left.
so sure.
Of course. Dartea, you are the blade of our elven people. You are chosen by it, you wield it to crush darkness, and therefore that alone, I trust your judgment. However different my own judgment would be. I gave you the opportunity to decide for that moment for yourself, and I believe it is only right for you to have been confident in that choice, considering it was the choice of the savior blade of the elven people.
Do you think I should
However different
judge
that might be from
humans differently because they live shorter?
Judge them only because they are creatures that are also capable of good if they do evil. They are unlike the demons and devils or the celestials, wherein most of the time they stagnate in their alignment, unable to shift from one side to the other. Of course, there are special cases, but there is no special case for an evil man turning to the side of good. It is the point of being man. You can do both good and evil.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And hence we're allowed to judge them for what they do. And men are no different than elves. They mature way faster than we do. I'll ask my goddess for guidance. But let's go rest and go steal a shard tomorrow.
Yes. We shall. And then meditate, because Umthrak doesn't sleep.
Mhm.
Underfoot will like change into his jammies, and like
Right?
I think it's from.
Wait,
Is it the Brady Bunch? I don't remember which show it is, but like when you say goodnight to like everyone from your bed, like yelling at everyone, kind of thing.
I think that is the Brady Bunch where they do that.
isn't your pajama like a
Are
super
you
cute
talking about
onesie?
like good night, John boy?
Yeah, for like to like. Good night, Umthrak. Good night, Gino. Good night, Atea. Good night, Fanny.
Yeah, it's not. It's. I know what you're saying. I don't remember, but the last one was always good night, John boy. So it's not the Brady Bunch, but it is something from a TV show. Yes.
Oh, that's so cute.
And also
Yes,
yelling
right.
at-
It's a Totoro onesie.
Yeah.
The Waltons.
Yes, have a pleasant night, Underfoot.
It's from the Waltons. I looked it up.
Oh, the Waltons.
Yeah. Good night, John boy.
Yeah, and on that note, you all are able to long rest, and then start a new day bright and early. And Umthrak, you all had rented rooms in the tavern.
Yes. But he will sleep on the roof because he's monk.
Sleep out under the stars. And I guess meditate too, because you're an elf.
Yes. Looking out onto a sea of hurt people and a singular cross in the distance at the center of all of it. Like Batman.
Where is she?
Where is she?
What do we do? Do we want
Is
to
it
steal
deep?
the shard?
I suppose there would be no better time.
Yeah, we did talk about a heist of the shards as possible.
Oh, I get to prepare spells.
That's why I'm distracted right now.
Ah.
Oh,
All
wait,
right, then.
I don't need to. Scry is always prepared.
You do need to prepare some spells.
Sorcerer?
Underfoot,
just like-
can you prepare Booming Blade?
He prepares it by using it in like the room, I guess.
It's
Guess I
like
don't need
taking
to.
some practice swings with this rapier at like the dresser.
Yeah, and then we'll just hear the people from below us say, "Keep it down up there."
I'd be with you.
Well, then I suppose we should speak on the pros and cons of trying the heist today. Pro is we really don't have any other lead on the Mind Skinner, and thus we don't have anything else to do other than to heist for these shards. We know from visions and memories that it is on a chandelier somewhere. We didn't see that chandelier by any chance when we were inside, did we?
I didn't see it.
Hmm.
But
Then,
I've prepared locate object. And scrying. We can find it. He looks at Gino just to see if Gino has those spells as well. Because then he'll make Gino do it.
Do I have scry? I didn't even cast Wish today, so I will use Wish. No, I don't think I prepared scry. I do have the spells, just not today.
Alright. We can maybe scry for the stone, the shards.
If we are willing to expend the magic, I don't think it is a bad shot.
What else is magic for if not to be used?
Exactly.
We
No,
worship.
smites, but yes.
Yes,
yes.
I am thinking about it, and you know, I
could
could
hoard
use
it.
that magic to conjure up the spirits to help me attack, but then I can also scry. And unlike some others, I only have so much magic. As I have one first
Oh.
level spell slot. Ever.
We could do the old reliable and send in the tactical underfoot to scout out the area. I highly doubt any one of them will track him in there.
I don't have any second level spell slots.
Well, second
But,
levels.
but you
What?
can turn invisible at will.
Whose will?
Your will.
We're all will.
Our will.
Shard be with you.
Goodness, is this a new movement?
The shard movement.
The shard movement. And this is in specifically to that one drow man. The only one that's redeemable. What's his name again?
He's not the only one who's redeemable. There are many good drow out there.
There are?
There are.
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
Tear starts sweating. Yeah, they are.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. But you know something the drow are very good at? Hiding their presence. How about it, Underfoot? In favor of smiting and summoning the spirits to aid in combat, would you be willing to become a tactical Underfoot, sending you in there to find the shards?
I can do that.
Alright, we have that option if we don't wish to use the magic.
Oh, I have a question. Gino, how difficult would it be to use your funny staff there to do the same maneuver we did with the crown? You know, we make a portal here, and then Underfoot gets to take the staff, and when he finds the shards, he'll make another portal on the other hand, and then we all go through.
Oh, we could do that. Yeah, it's not attunement. Yeah.
Wait,
not too
should
easy.
we make a replica of the place they live in, and then like try to record it like on pictures, and then send the pictures to him of us stealing and robbing the place?
Oh, I wish you said it yesterday. I could have remembered how to draw. But you know, I probably can make a pretty embroidery of that scene.
Yeah, we'll just be here for the next week.
The Ocean's 11 method.
Yeah.
I forgot that part of the movie where they embroidered the blueprints.
Hey,
Well, no, it's the he walks into the vault floor and he like kicks all the coin to the side and it says Bellagio on the floor. Not quite an embroidery, but
I have proficiency with Weaver's tools right now, so I can probably embroider something. Sure, Underfoot, go ahead. What do you need? You know what? Just to be sure, I'm gonna cast Death Word on you. Here you go.
What does that do?
Should somebody kill you, you will not die instead.
That would
You
be
know-
rude.
You
Why
know
would someone
what
want to kill me?
you know what this word does.
I know. I'm just trying to. I don't know.
Indeed, why would anyone wish to kill you? In a
I-
in a city full of human beings
I wonder
who don't
why.
know anything about kobolds. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
looks at him and thinks like, sometimes I want to strangle you like Bart Simpson, and he says, I wonder why.
Eat his shorts.
So, tactical underfoot, what do we do in the meantime, though?
I'm gonna read my book. And Juno takes out a book. It's a blank notebook.
I guess that is good for your imagination.
Ooh, what if?
Ooh, should we go
What if we
create
s-
a diversion?
Hmm.
You know, make a bunch of ruckus.
Will we not get arrested again?
Never
Don't
mind.
do anything illegal.
No, double jeopardy. You can't get arrested twice for the same in the same day.
What?
You decapitate the same priest.
No. We didn't get arrested for decapitating the priest. We got arrested for making a ruckus.
Yeah.
But we did tell him that we decapitated one of them.
Wait, we did?
You
Yeah,
did.
y'all admitted to it.
No.
We are genuine convicts. I think.
No.
You have to be
Convicts
convicted
mean,
to be a convict.
yeah, we are currently just fugitives, I guess.
We're suspects because
Sus-
we're not escaping a conviction or a trial. We're just suspects.
Oh.
I
You said
don't
disappointed that we're
bow.
not fugitives.
I don't bow to their laws, so their laws cannot bind me.
Oh, that makes you a fugitive, yeah.
Is that like a
You know-
sovereign nation person?
About to say it's a Taya, a sovereign citizen.
What?
Oh boy.
There's this contingent of people, at least I'm sure it's in Europe too, of people who say, I'm a sovereign citizen, I never consented to these laws. I'm an inheritor of the land, therefore I don't follow these laws, and they often get arrested for breaking the laws.
Oh, yeah, okay. In this case, when the shoe fits.
Yeah.
Are we certain that we do not wish to expend the magic instead of sending one of our valuable few in there?
Fine, let's scry for it first.
Yes.
Why is it not a ritual for me? Wait, Fanny,
Is it a ritual for me?
Should be.
I
Yeah, but
think.
you have to have had it prepared.
Yeah, do you have it prepared?
Well, you know, I might still be sleeping.
It's fine. You can prepare it if you want. You all could have or
Oh,
would have
thank
talked
you.
about it the night before.
Yeah, that's what I was like kind of let me see.
Yes,
You're,
it is a
not-
ritual spell.
Your spells
Okay.
aren't locked in until you finished your morning coffee.
Yeah. It doesn't have an R
Oh, we're
next
long
to it.
resting. Okay.
Scrying doesn't have an R. Commune
No.
does.
Oh, yes, sorry, then I'll scry. However you like. You can scry or I can scry.
Or I could scry, given that I have many.
Oh
spells.
god, let me cry about the spell slots.
This is a 5th level spell for me.
Yeah.
If you want me to scry, then I'll feel like I'm participating in this heist.
Yeah, Fanny, come, please.
Here, let me unprepare another thing and prepare scrying. Because I am finishing my coffee. Oops. Oh, that's all caps.
Jump scare.
It's like, I know your melee attack is as strong as mine. And you have those spell slots.
Okay.
So
Wait, hold on. Let me read it. Am I able to do it?
yeah, so scrying is for creature.
Oh, the guy.
You can scry on an object, I think.
Creature. Creature.
You can see or hear a particular creature.
Or instead of targeting a creature, you can choose a location you have seen before as the target of the spell. Did we not all see this candelabra room?
I think only Gino saw it, so Gino would have to. Yeah, Gino's gonna have to cast scrying.
Yeah, because Gino was the only one that saw it when he was
Yeah.
doing the detect thoughts.
All right, I guess I'm gonna not put anyone under a gesh today.
We
The
talked about
SS
this.
To get my spell slots back, it's SS-L5.
SS
L plus 5. With a space. L space plus 5.
No, just 5 plus
Plus.
1.
That's what I meant, yeah. Sorry, I'm tired. Very drowsy.
L5 plus 1.
You don't need the L. The L's just
Oh,
for
just
casting.
No, that's... Yeah, it worked, okay.
Alright.
I guess I now still have it. I won't go back and unprepare it.
Mm.
All of us have scrying. So many scrying.
You have an amulet of devout plus 3?
Who,
Me?
me? Yeah.
Faintly, yeah.
Fanny does.
I do.
Okay.
I do too.
Well, yeah, I'm just looking at Fanny's spell save.
Yeah, I tried to give Fanny equipment on par with the madness that you all had coming out of the bureau.
That's a very good call.
Okay.
Speaking
Yeah.
of madness, DM. No, I'm gonna DM you later.
Let's see.
That's why I have some funky equipment.
Since it appears in locations, you can. Yeah, okay. So, let's think of what you kind of see with this, Gino. You see a room that looks like God, please tell me I remember to add this map. Oh man. All right, hang on.
Meanwhile, Tess kind of like, Gino, what do you see? Gino, what do you see?
Hold on, it's loading.
Yeah, you're just seeing a little like pinwheel that's slowly spinning in place.
Yeah.
Or is it like
It's the logo for.
It's
Yeah.
like mid-journey generation where it's like super blurry and you're like, oh my god, what it is generating, and then it turns pretty.
Yeah, I'm rendering chunks. Hold on.
You know what? While it is loading, Atea is going to ask Osrak for a push-up session where we challenge each other for push-ups again.
Let us. Our battle will be legendary.
Underfoot will like keep mark.
Can I join the push-up contest?
No, your strength is not real.
It's a little real, maybe.
Pick off the build, then you can.
I
Fanny, get in
won't be able
there.
to hold up my own armor.
Oh, wow.
Oh, that is indeed an issue.
Oh, yes, of course you can. It's just for physical fitness. We have to stay fit. There's no reason to slack off.
Absolutely none. For that is all I have. Literally. My fitness is the only thing I have. And then he starts pushing up.
Well, you are also impervious to all natural things.
I'm also impervious to magical aging, of course.
And non-magical aging.
Right, I am elven. I suppose in your worldview I would be resistant to age in general. Look at Atea.
I look pretty good, right?
Indeed. Then again, you aren't like most elves. We die off after 700, 1,000.
Quite unthinkable for me still. But who knows? Can I just take a look that Underfoot is keeping score correctly?
Yeah,
Everyone's getting, like-
Huh? Is he like just putting random random number on person, or is he actually keeping track? Underfoot, are you actually keeping track of who does what?
Oh yeah, totally.
One person has an Arabic numeral, the other has dash marks.
Yeah, like one's in like I guess English font, one's in Roman, one's in
It's like that
Different
SpongeBob
language.
writing only a single letter.
uh
E.
Slow morning, slow morning.
Ah! Ah! Hold on, wait a minute.
Don't use
what's
your
happening?
warhammer. Don't use your warhammer. We're doing
Ah.
push-ups.
I did it!
And it's still not as good as Taya.
My. I
I
don't know
know.
why. In paper, I should be good at this.
Next up is running, and we know we'll lose. How's Fady doing? Fady, how's Fady doing?
How am I doing?
Yes,
I'm watching you all do push-ups, I guess.
I thought you want to join.
Oh,
Yes,
I
join
can-
us, Miss Faney.
You disqualified her because of her.
No, I thought she can join. You're still training your muscles, right? Never mind, she's disqualified.
I'm like,
Oh,
what
it's
was
good.
your?
Give the belt to
It was the
Fady.
same as you.
if anyone looks at
happens if-
the
What does happen if I take off my belt of hill giant strength? What happens to me?
What's your
You
strength
die.
without
Crumble.
the
You-
belt?
Weight of
you
your
collapse in your
flesh.
armor.
You collapse under the weight of your armor. Yeah.
You are
I
buried
mean, that's
under
what I said.
steel.
Okay, GD, I have DM'd you the room. So this is what you would see.
Okay.
And what I will give you is that at the ceiling of this room looks rather familiar to you. And if you want to make a history check, I'll see if you can remember where you saw it last. Yeah, with the
Nice.
24. The very intricate mosaic tile pattern on the ceiling is what you remember seeing on the floor of the High Justice's throne room.
Okay. I thought it was along those lines. Yeah. Why do I have a plus 11 in history?
Plus
Oh,
It's
five.
in-based, isn't
all,
it?
all in plus. Yeah,
Yeah.
I forgot our proficiency bonus is so high at this level.
Yep.
Okay, so all right, that's very ostentatious of him. And
Oh, and
I
they're,
think Gino is.
if it wasn't clear, they're right here.
Yeah, okay. I think you all hear Gina say, you just hear him say, "How ostentatious," and nothing else. At first. What are these tables for? Are they for, is this a room for studying or?
Yeah, this looks like the intent of this room would be more of like a library or like a conference chamber. You remember when you saw in the vision that this was where like the I guess the clerics came to
Right.
to kind of get their power, and you would presume also perhaps where they would study and commune with each other, but you don't see anyone in here other than those tokens on the map. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. So, all right. In this room, there are 7 of those nicely armed guards, and there are at least 4 priests, and the High Justice Shaw himself is at another throne.
Okay.
Thus,
7 warriors, 3 priests, and High Justice Shaw.
4 priests,
4 priests.
and of course the candelabra.
So 12 people. We
Is that how
can
math
take.
works? Yes.
Taya takes out his hands, like 7 plus 4 plus 1. Yeah, that's 12.
Does Teo have
Right?
12 fingers?
oh my goodness, it's a secret.
No, he's
elven
like, he gets a
biology.
little bit-
We find out.
Use those toes.
No, he gets a little bit slower once he past 10. I haven't. He has intelligence of 10. Okay, he can count to 20 to 12.
I just imagine that Taya thinks the world ends after 10. So whenever someone reaches 11, they die.
No,
Umthrak is just a lot of 10s years old.
Yes.
you know I know how to count.
Well, I'm not sure I do, so that's awfully impressive.
You know,
Is
at
this
some point when you
anything-
get too advanced in mathematics, you just forget the basics, you know?
Is this skull anything special here? Or is that just an artifact?
Just an artifact of some kind.
Okay.
Skulls are where your brain noodle house.
I don't have any of those. I have a nice smooth sphere.
Then we know how to enter this guarded room then.
Well, I don't know how to enter it. I only know who's in there.
Yeah, you would see, at the south end is like where the stairs come out. But you wouldn't necessarily know immediately where those stairs begin from what you can see in the scry.
Okay. Alright, so at least we know where the High Justice Shaw is. We know where and when to expect him. And we also know that he has terrible taste. Or, no, not terrible. His taste is actually quite nice, which is actually even more infuriating. He's just a little too self-indulgent. Yes, that's it. Self-indulgent. And this is like Gino Gollum speaking to himself.
Meanwhile,
Got
Ataya is trying to, weightlift a warhammer with Fanny on one side and Umstruck on the other.
Is Fanny wearing her plate? Because it shows she's very heavy.
I guess I am.
In contrast to Umthrak, who weighs almost nothing.
Nearly nothing.
Yeah, it's
Light
a bit
as a feather.
lopsided, guys.
You need me to jump on this and
I think-
balance it out.
I
That
think-
wouldn't do anything. You're still too light.
Yeah, I
Good
think
goodness.
Underfoot has also go on the other side.
Okay.
Come on my lap.
Wait, what if we just hold hands and try to balance each other?
We'll do that.
Oh, I can't keep
Will
track
this be
then.
our fighting formation? Yeah. Oh, unfortunate.
That's okay. Yes, our fighting formation. What should we call it?
This will be our fighting formation as we enter the site. And I believe you can guide us.
Are you talking about the spell guidance or?
Oh, I mean, guide us entering this place.
No, actually. I just know that what won't be in there. I know only what's in the room, so I know that what's in the room will not be outside of the room. So,
I see.
this was basically, I cast make DM do more work.
All right. Then as he's thinking this, as he's like getting like deadlifted on the warhammer, and then he's thinking, perhaps, I mean, perhaps Shaw would like to keep these shards near himself, right? I mean, it's the most important piece of his work. Without it, he is completely spineless, without meat.
Right? Huh, huh, huh.
It should be near him, yes? Perhaps we
is it-
should just start
I
looking.
thought he's
It's
in the
actually
room.
quite right in front of him. Yes.
He doesn't have
Oh,
a spine?
never mind. Alright then. If we know how to get there, then we should likely go. If everybody here is ready. As Tay is actively working out.
Before we leave, we wanted to steal the shards. What if we, and we didn't necessarily want to kill Justice Shaw right away. What if we are confronted by him on the mission?
You bad for him!
Atea's like, off with his head.
We could. Not kill him?
We could subdue him.
Oh, subdue him.
Yeah.
What if we start
Surely
a
I can
fire,
do
like
it.
in the room?
Why don't we just light the palace on fire?
Yeah.
And he's like,
no,
I feel
no,
like a lot of people would
yeah,
die
the-
that way.
Exactly. Fire. That palace is in the middle of the street. If we don't control the wind, the fire will blow, a whole street will burn.
In the middle of the street.
Let's not risk that.
We should also be very careful, as we are highly connected to Quinn as Quinn's heroes. Shaw could easily use our presence here as an offense, or as Quinn's offense against here, and thusly we would become political objects by which Shaw can manipulate and utilize due to our existence in this mission. If we do too much to aggravate him, he might use us for this purpose, and maybe use us for political gain. We should be careful not to get spotted taking the shards at the very least, as Quinn in general, although is leading in its investigation and its discovery, is not the number one authority of it, and technically it is the property of Shaw. Well, maybe the city, but
Act the finders keepers rules.
That would suggest it has to be lost before. It's not lost, it's just kept.
Yeah, I mean it's lost to us.
I do agree with
It
them.
w-
In fact, we were told not to try not to make them aware that we're related to Quinn. I think the Baron told us that.
So, disguises then?
Do we do
It
our
would be
disguises,
wise.
our same disguises, or new disguises?
Might as well be the same. I see no reason why not.
trying should work to our favor then. Although he is aware that we are here and we have activity, at the very least, if we make a mess of things, it won't be our faces, and it'll be harder for him to pin us.
I'm more worried he'll use it against Quinn if he finds us. We did it. We should stand straight and accept it.
We had just before we go on this, and this isn't to delay us in any way. I just remembered from last week we also talked about possibly talking to the princess about High Justice Shaw. Does anybody else remember that?
Oh, we wanted to ask her if she's okay with us killing her father,
Oh, that's what we asked. We were
and
gonna ask-
also if she would come back to take temporary
Right.
charge of technically her inheritance, right?
Right. Yes.
And on that technical aspect, if we were to have the princess's blessings, then we would be free to operate as agents of Quinn without worrying at all, for we would be under the charge of the princess, and it would be a genuine coup d'etat.
Now, if we can only talk to her so easily.
Ending is an option, but it is informal.
Do they have a speaking stones?
Wait, do they? I don't remember.
I don't either.
A direct line of communication to the Baron would be most impressive. However,
One
I don't
sending
think we
stone
have such.
from my last campaign.
I know that Atea and Underfoot both each had one, and then we keep giving it to other people. I think I just forgot which one did we give it to.
It was likely given to the professor, if I were to simply guess.
I would remember if I gave him a sending. Wait, we did give him a sending stone.
Wait, that's different.
Why is it different?
Ascending stone. Wait. Ascending stone are paired, but a speaking stone is like a not a yeah.
I have sending already.
But are you willing to spend
Jesus.
that magic?
Yeah.
Sending work.
It might take a couple back and forth.
Wait, if we know where the shards are, what about distraction and then Detective Underfoot just goes in and detects them out?
Yes, it would be wise. Just wear disguises, just so that we aren't sending and declaring a message on behalf of Quinn, and then Underfoot just goes in, takes it without any fighting inside.
Yeah, I can get a
Would
mustache.
be wise.
Like the mustache. Wait, a kobold with a mustache?
I could be
ideally,
mustachio.
yes. I like this plan.
All right. Then we are in agreement. Wear our disguises and send Underfoot in invisibly. That way, he can take the shards.
Okay.
Can we fit people into your Pokeball thingamajigger? You know, the
Yes, you
where
have to be
you store your
willing.
mounts.
Raven's slumber.
I was thinking it might be wise for at least either Atea, Faney, or Gino, or even me, for Underfoot to bring us along, just in case he finds himself in combat.
I don't think I can contain myself. Should come back, break out, not to kill them all.
Use a training sword.
I don't have a training sword.
Oh.
You know, I did have a non-lethal option, but I broke that staff at Mistrust Shrine.
Use your fists.
It's not about weapon.
Use your feet.
It's been a while since I've been this angry at somebody. So much so that I'm having a tummy ache right now.
Oh
Underfoot.
no.
Do you have any spells that can, get us out quick?
Yes. I have.
Like if we needed an escape hatch?
Yes, I have scatter.
What's that?
Oh, what does
It
that one
turns
do?
turns us into smoke.
Oh.
I
What
have,
happens if someone tries to breathe us?
I have Dimension
you-
Door, which Can help a little bit.
Unoccupied. It is a good escape option, indeed.
I think we should do this. Let's go.
All right, let's go. Well, hold on. Then, in the notion that scatter is an option, I suppose it should be Gino within the Raven Slumber that Underfoot carries.
What are we supposed to do again?
I believe we are supposed to cause some kind of distraction to lure out any sort of fighting force inside, and to give them the stealthy advantage.
Well, this isn't let me bring anyone. The range is this is our get out card.
Indeed. Which is why you will be in the Raven Slumber.
But I could just walk on my own two legs.
Oh, that is fair.
Also, why would you want your escape card away from you?
No, I just really want to put somebody in a Raven Slumber.
Why don't you go in the Raven Slumber and I hit you with the Raven Slumber?
I
He
think
goes
we
into
were
the
thinking
Raven
about a way for Underfoot not to get trapped in the palace.
Oh, I
Oh,
have
well.
dimension door.
He has dimension
we-
door, and he can make a portal outside, and the portal works as infinitely
Oh, okay.
with my staff. I think you came after my staff. I have a hither thither staff.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Then the escape plan of at least getting out of like imminent danger.
Sounds good
Are-
to me.
Are we in like a hotel room or something, or like in room?
Yeah, yeah, y'all rented a room at the tavern.
I imagine.
I assume
uh,
you're not discussing heist plans like just openly in their dining room.
hope not. Yeah.
Oh, I think we're in the bedrooms. So
I'd
then,
like to imagine that we were discussing our heist plan as we were walking over towards Shaw's place, and just we're inside when we finally conclude the plan. It's like, oh shit.
You're standing in the lobby.
Yeah, yeah.
um, so then, how are we doing the distraction? Did we talk about that yet?
Can we just go up there and challenge them to a duel?
We could do this.
I believe
Or
you.
we stage a fight.
A
Between
ruckus.
Yeah, a ruckus sounds good.
A ruckus fight.
Or we start a revolution, but that might take a little longer.
It would.
Or we start a new institution that helps the poor and destitute, but that might take even longer still.
It would. Alright, a brawl on the streets it is.
Oh man, I was hoping someone would go for my legislation.
What about a brawl of streets to demand legislation?
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Hey, there you go.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Such.
What if we? Ugh, yeah, I don't know if we have enough time to get a angry mob together.
I think it
Well,
would
we're
be
about,
easy.
but we're angry.
There is a lot of contempt. There's a lot
Actually,
of contempt
like-
on the streets.
With deceit and trickery, you can totally get a mob together. They just might be chasing you.
People seem more like fearful and subdued. I'm not sure if the people of Halep are actually at a level of contempt where they would.
You know, we can also just go up there and challenge the palace guard to a duel.
We could do this.
Ooh, put your
Ateo
thumb
wants
at
to
him.
hit something.
Yeah, I kind of do. But he's still doing this. I'm sorry for derailing for a bit. Here we go. No, picture load.
Oh, there we are!
That's amazing. I love that Underfoot is just on Umthrak's back.
We're adorable.
It really is. That's amazing.
But also, I did make Fanny's side a bit heavier because of your
Yeah.
plate.
That's so good.
That's amazing, yes. Alright, we challenge the guardsman to a duel right in front of the palace. It'll gain some traction. Let us go.
Let's go.
Underfoot like to grab like
going.
2 spoons, 2 knives, and a fork.
Okay, you could absolutely easily do that while you're moving through the dining room.
Nice.
2 spoons, 2 knives, and a fork. Why not 2 forks, 2 spoons, and a knife?
I'm,
So-
I'll do that too.
I'm assuming there's a very specific need here. So-
I mean, you got to
Or
replace
there's
the
not.
you got to replace the shards with something, right?
Oh,
Indiana
Oh boy.
Jones.
So is the plan that we go to the palace, Underfoot sneak in while the 4 of us outside challenge the guards to a huge duel brawl kind of thing?
Indeed. And we demand legislation, whatever that means.
Oh yes, we challenge them for the rightful legislation for these people. What is legislation, Gino?
I don't know either.
Yeah, the word sounds really fancy, right?
It is, yes. We don't use it in the temples.
We didn't use it in Imlagis either.
well, you're not supposed to.
What is legislation? What are we
Elves and
demanding?
legislation?
Gino, what are we demanding exactly? Freedom.
An organization, a governmental organization meant to provide resources for the poor and destitute.
But that's so general. That is what Shaw believes he is doing.
No, he doesn't. He believes that the poor shouldn't get resources. As in, this is an independent government organization.
Oh, can we just demand new government for this place?
We could do that too. That's also a form of legislation, technically speaking.
Use words that people will understand. I think that will help.
Okay, how about this? Die! And then I cast Meteor Swarm, right?
Oh
Oh,
boy.
Oh,
everybody understands brutal force, I suppose, yes.
no!
Murder is a form of legislation.
That's unlawful.
Also does not like this idea.
No, I
Oh, what
don't
if
like
we
it either.
pass
but it's just-
Skyrite? What if we
Yeah,
pass
okay.
Skyrite? We demand legislation.
Oh, Skyrite, yes!
Whatever that means, yes. You go, less violent. Free the people.
Free the, from who, they aren't going to know from whom they're being freed.
I don't know, everything is so...
From freedom. Sorry,
Yes.
that's not what I would say.
You tell the king that you didn't vote for him.
Nah. Don't think that's how it works, but let's try.
Whatever, we'll just go there, we'll demand something, and we'll let...
What's that quote?
Wonderful
Watery
tips.
tarts throwing you swords is no basis of government. It's no basis.
let them eat cake.
We never said that. Stop doing that to her.
Strange
Slander.
woman lying in ponds distributing swords is no basis for a system of government.
There is a meme on Reddit. This is completely off the rails. There's a meme on Reddit this morning that I saw where a police officer in a helicopter in Rio de Janeiro had dropped his rifle in the water, and so the helicopter like lowered down, and a surfer like held it up to the cop leading out of the helicopter to get their gun back, and the top comment was a person sitting on a surfboard is no form of picking a
Wait,
leader
is
for a
there-
government. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, sorry.
Yes. Then let us move forward.
Hey, we can all ride up in our cool horses.
Hmm.
And we can pretend
Ah,
not
yes.
to at all be the people from yesterday.
Yes. My beautiful beholder. Oh, don't look at me. Oh.
You have a beholder?
No, that's the crazy horse is not here.
I thought that's the Beyonder.
Wait, does
Beyond.
Umstrak have a horse?
No.
Do you want?
I
the,
I think he is a horse.
Do you want the beholder?
Did I get my beholder? Oh,
They don't have the token of the beholder.
Wait,
Where did I
do
put under monsters?
Did I have it? No, I do not have it. I can give you this horse.
but that one is pretty. It doesn't make me want to vomit like my dear beholder.
Here, I'll get it real quick.
Right. Yes. So the plan right now is go to the front, demand something as Underfoot goes in to steal the crystals, right? Because we know
Yes.
exactly where it is. Okay,
Yes.
let's do that.
Underfoot, how many dimension doors do you have?
1.
Oh.
Wait, is that not good?
No, I thought maybe you can teleport in and teleport out.
I can walk in?
Well, he doesn't need
And
to. He has
then-
if he has the thing, the staff.
Oh.
the staff.
Oh,
Using the
right.
staff?
It's not a human.
There's no way to close the portal unless you, as a staff wielder, choose to.
Oh God, why?
Most beautiful horse ever.
Oh, my darling. Oh, don't look at me. Oh, goodness. Oh. Oh.
Be
All
strong,
it's doing
Jimmy.
is looking
Be
at
strong,
you. It's
mother.
looking at you so hard.
Love this horse. It's so cool.
Which eye is looking at you?
I don't know. I can't tell.
Also, I just realized that the horses are on the front of its face, which implies that it's a predator.
Yep.
Wonder if it still has its teeth or it has eaten too much sugar.
This one definitely has no teeth for its rider's safety.
Oh, no.
Yep. Let's go.
All right, yeah, y'all head out and head over to towards the palace. One thing that you note as you approach is that there are, unlike yesterday, there are 4 of the heavily armored guards standing out front.
I'll use my ring before we get over there.
Okay.
Oh, I forgot. We need an army, so I'm gonna get Pretty Boy out.
Ah, yes.
That's just one man.
That's enough.
And just to confirm, we are pretending to be anybody aside from ourselves, yes?
None of us is disguised, I think.
Yeah, did we want to
Let's
be
just do
disguised
it.
again? Let's just do it.
I don't
Let's
have
do it.
disguised kits.
I think we used theming last time.
Yeah, I still have that prepared.
Should we, before we turn the corner or before the guards see us, should we cast theming?
Sure.
Wait, what did I look like? Oh, right, I look like Thor.
Underfoot will like hold one of his fingers up like a mustache finger.
While
He's
invisible.
Exactly.
Yeah, so Gina, you reapplied the disguises that you all were wearing yesterday.
I guess we should look the same as we did.
Shall we continue the story and say that your sickly bastard child has died despite God's blessing?
Yes, and we're coming back for revenge.
Yes, indeed.
I will be the sickly child in ghost form.
I still hear his voice. Like, my brother, our child died yesterday, and I still hear his voice. Hello.
Hi. How's it going?
Hello. I feel more healthy.
It's very cold where I am. Oh, I'm so cold.
Why is it so cold, father?
Oh boy. Yeah, so you all head down the street. You notice that the doors are closed, and these 4 very heavily armed guards are standing at alert as you approach.
How do I redo? I can just give you that again.
My horse.
Yeah, we're gonna walk up. All 4 of us on our definitely very majestic steeds.
Mm-hmm.
And we're just going to park like right outside this palace, all 4 of us, like the 4 horsemen.
Yeah, let's use
Oh!
this. What? This is not the map. This is not the map I clicked on.
Oh.
It's the heist,
heist.
man!
It's the old ice map. Yeah.
Oh, what's up with the golden gold?
Oh no, I forgot to reset the
Yeah.
portal.
The golden gold.
You want us to use
Yeah,
front
we'll
of
just
this?
use the steps for the front of this one, just for ease of having slightly more on grid map here.
I lost my finger.
Where
I
did
can
my
use this
horse
one.
go?
Oh, I lost my finger. Hold on. Oh, I'll just read.
That horse.
So terrifying.
There we are.
Right. Off to the back side. There we go. Oh god.
It's a huge creature.
It's a huge. Oh yes.
Ridiculous.
Come on, you have to put.
Ghost
Obsra,
horse
get over
back.
here! Where the 4 horsemen? Obsra, get in
Yes,
line!
we are.
Don't you know how to make
Yes.
a attack line? No,
Indeed.
no,
Yes,
we're not.
yes,
Okay,
yes. No.
okay. Get over
There we
here.
go.
Are we coming up and then it takes us like 10 minutes to put us right in front of?
What? It's like you're just like
We're
sort
like-
of shuffling
Yes.
around, trying to get your horses turned right. Meanwhile, they're just sort of standing there impassive.
Oh god. So who wants to start? You know what? I'm gonna cast guidance on myself. As we charge up, and haha, I actually get to use it. I'm going to use that thing from my wedding band. The war leader thing.
Oh yeah.
I've never used it before. So he goes up and then he'll speak a prayer and then he kisses this silver band ring with a sapphire and suddenly his voice is loud enough to carry about 300 feet. And his name's Asher, right?
Yes.
No, we're gonna do the Achilles and call for him. Like Achilles at the gates of Troy. We're going to scream, Asher, come out and face us.
After a moment of you yelling this, meanwhile the guards are just standing here. In fact, you might notice that their grip sort of tightens on their halberds, but they make no other move. They don't say anything to you. After a few moments, one of the doors does crack open. Grabbing another token here. And this guy steps out, and the door immediately closes behind him. And he says, in a very snobby voice, he says, why do you demand audience with the High Justice?
Can you hear me? My family can't hear me.
What?
My family
what
can't
is this?
hear me.
Yeah.
Please, sir, tell my family I love them.
What? Where? Who is saying this? And
I
he's
sure
like,
hope my dead unwanted son isn't haunting anyone
Unwanted?
today.
Oh, I'm the one.
Vengeance has come for. What's Asher's last name again?
Shaw.
Shaw.
Shaw. Yeah, vengeance has come for Asher Shaw. Run back to your master and bring him to us.
Please, sir,
What?
tell my family I love them.
Can I make an intimidation check, maybe?
Yes,
Oh, God.
sure. With a dirty 20, he kind of like takes like a half step back, and yeah, you see all the guards take like a half step forward, but he kind of quickly composes himself, and he says, "The High Justice is not seeing anyone today. I am afraid you'll have to come back another time."
Did he go blind?
Goodness,
Who is
I sure
saying this?
I
What
sure
are you
hope the
talking
dead
about?
unwanted spirit of my master's son hasn't infiltrated the place. Surely not.
Yeah. Well, how can I not see this spirit? Where is this spirit you speak of? I hear it.
Tell my family I love them.
Am I the only one hearing this?
What are you talking about?
Rachel Rainey
My
just
lord.
looks around.
Yeah.
What are you talking about?
My God, Party, I think this man has gone insane.
He might have.
I'm so glad that Atea's wearing a helmet right now because he's like laughing underneath.
You're gaslighting this man so hard.
So much trouble.
The guards aren't even saying anything. They're in on it too.
He kind of tries to attempts to regain his composure again, and he says, "Wait, you are the rabble rousers that were arrested yesterday. You killed one of my brethren. How
And
dare
if you don't want to share his fate, do as I say."
He looks kind of scared at that. He takes like a half step back, and but he says, "Under no circumstances are you to be permitted to enter the palace today."
We don't want to enter. We want him to come out.
I will.
Or is the lord of this land too afraid to face 4 rabble rousers?
Oof, make a persuasion check with advantage. As a crowd is now gathering around behind you.
Oh!
Ooh, 15.
Go and ask if we have anybody starting to.
Yes, with your very loud sounds, people are beginning to crowd around behind you. Kind of stopping in the street. 15. He just kind of sneers at you and he says, "I will take your unreasonable demands to the High Justice, but I doubt he would be willing to come parley with one such as yourself." And then he turns and he goes and knocks on the door, and it opens and he steps in.
Is there like enough time for Underfoot to go in also?
Yeah, make a stealth check. Actually, just make a yeah, stealth check's fine. It's text based. Yeah, with 36, you're able to like sweep in. You're doing that thing where like you're so close behind him that like your legs are like under his legs as he's moving. Like your legs are moving at the same time. And yeah, you're easily able to make it inside. I will keep your token out here. It's basically kind of like this Underfoot. Like you remember, you saw it in the foyer. There's like a foyer, and then there was like a closed door with a stairway behind it. And once you step inside, he makes like straight for that stairwell. And you do see a few more of just the generic town guards inside, like these guys. But are you gonna follow him downstairs?
Oh wait. No, I want to go to the like the room where. Were we told where the shards are?
Yeah, right underneath the throne room, so right underneath this part.
If he's going to the throne room, then I'll follow him. But if otherwise, I'll go to the throne room.
Yeah, he's going down to where Gino would have mentioned that he thinks the shards are, because they were like underneath. Yeah.
Yes, I'll like be on his metaphorical heels.
Okay. Yeah, as you follow him down,
as he's going downstairs, I'm gonna blow a raspberry every time he makes a step.
You can get a tuba.
You can open that map. Yeah, as you do that, he like stops and like turns to look around.
As soon as he stops, like walking down the steps, I'll stop doing the blowing raspberries.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. After a moment, he will pop out. Where did that token go? Where did that token? Oh, here it is. Beep. Yeah, he walks out into the room here, and you see lots of guards in this room underfoot. And I need to measure something. Yeah. As he begins to walk through the room, he says, "Hi, Justice. The rabble rousers have." He like stops short again and like turns to look around to see like if he actually heard what he thought he heard, but he looks very unsure. And then he just turns and shakes his head, and he says, "The rabble rousers have arrived. They're outside demanding to see you."
I'm gonna walk under the like chair and tables.
Okay. Yeah, you would see that there's a candelabra on a table in front of where he's sitting in the High Justice, it just says, there's only 5. The stamp had 6.
Oh.
There's only 5.
Let's see, like, oh my
Only-
god, there's 6.
They've grown more powerful.
I don't have enough silverware.
Limits of incarnate. The High Justice just replies with a shake of his head. He says, I thought they would try something. Just go tell them to leave. I have no interest in seeing them.
And I continuously scream for his name outside.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Achilles did scream for like a whole
It was a
day.
while.
Yeah, he screamed for like half a day and then he chased Victor around the city for 3 times.
Yep. The priest just nods and says, "Fine, I will go. I will tell them to leave." He turns and heads back. Underfoot, when you step there, where are you looking? What are you looking at?
The back of this guard's, like, just the back. Debating if I want to, like, tap his shoulder.
Okay. You see a motion out of the corner of your eye as the High Justice stands. And he points at you, Underfoot,
I point at me also.
and he says, "Seize him." And
Gesundheit.
the guard turns around, and he begins to like swing his arms wildly. I need you to make a dexterity saving throw, please.
Oh,
25.
You see him like kind of like almost stumble forward as he like attempts to grab you, but you get the impression that he can't actually see you, but clearly the High Justice can and has noticed you come out of hiding here.
Does this guard have like one of those coats that kind of like goes over his legs?
Yeah, they kind of have like capes on.
Can I, like, as he stumbles, can I grab the front of the cape and like thread it between his legs and like pull, like yank it forward, and hopefully he falls over?
Yeah, make an athletics check as you try to yank this thing hard enough to have this guy stumble.
Oh, it's seen on a 17.
17. All right, I'm gonna have this guy make a strength saving throw. That's an 11. So no, yeah, you're able. He's like off balance. He's kind of already stumbling. So you like slide through under his legs, and yank on what's the thing called? Halbrick? Is that it? No, that's
Reeves?
okay.
God, there's a name for it. I'm like totally blanking on it. But yeah, anyway, the kind of like skirt like thing that they wear with armor. Yeah, you grab it.
Compazon?
Oh, yeah, carpet.
That's it. Yes. But yeah, he falls like flat on his face, and you see all of the other guards like come to alert and start like beginning to turn to make moves towards you, Underfoot. Let's have you roll initiative.
Wow, that's a pretty low roll.
Meanwhile, Atea is just standing outside yelling Shaw over and over again.
I'm sorry, guys.
That's right. I mean, that's what we signed up for.
Okay, I gotta roll for these guys. Jesus, really? Okay. I gotta roll for him.
I'm sorry.
Who are you apologizing to?
I don't know.
You don't need to apologize. The heavily armored guards rolled a 2 for their initiative. Okay. This plus he's on 25. So he'll go first. Underfoot, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Well,
12. Do you have any resistance or immunity to being charmed?
no.
Okay. He is he has cast command on you.
Oh, shit.
And he has commanded you to halt.
Oh, that's a control. You wouldn't happen to be undead, aren't you, Underfoot? You wouldn't happen to be undead, you know? It's like...
Why does Underfoot need to be undead?
A command doesn't work on undead creatures.
Oh, yes.
I don't think there's a playable undead creature though.
No,
That
There's,
race.
no, there's absolutely none.
No. Yeah, so Underfoot, you are compelled to halt.
Checking
no.
my class and race features real quick. Just in
Yeah, you're
case,
good.
But I doubt there's anything that will help me in this situation, unless I do a lucky.
Which you're more than welcome
Is it
to.
two? Okay. You know what? I'm gonna use a lucky. Is it A? No, it's CC.
This is a 6, would
Oh
be
no.
15.
Oh, I read that wrong. I thought I got my numbers mixed up. Yeah, I don't think a 15 is going to do anything.
15, unfortunately, is not going to do it. So you are compelled to halt. I'm just reading something. Yeah, so you, it would actually come to you next, but you're commanded to halt. That's the only action you can take. The turn charges
I'm
and
just
it
like-
takes no action or bonus action, yeah. So you're basically like frozen in place for a
Stationary.
moment. Yep. It is then these guards' turn. And so he commands you to halt, and then tells the rest of the guards to seize him. That guard gets there.
I don't want to be sneezed.
Let's see. So these guards are going to kind of surround you, and then this guard's going to come and attempt to grapple you. I'm going to give him disadvantage on the strength check since you are since you are invisible.
I could still kind of resist it, couldn't I?
Yes, yeah. So you can, yeah. So you need to beat a 20.
Is it?
You can do.
Is it a
It's
grapple check?
yeah, grapple check.
So I think I can use acrobatics, right?
Yes, you can use acrobatics or athletics. Correct.
21.
21. Okay, so you did beat it. So he kind of like almost gets a hold of you, but you're able to like, wiggle your way out of it. I believe you're still invisible. I think the only thing, I think you either have to drop it or like make an attack.
Cast a spell.
Correct. Yeah, I think even though you've been touched, because it's not like an illusion, I think you still remain invisible. But yeah, you're able to wiggle out of it. That will end. And then these guys are going to use some movement on their turn. That will bring us back around to the High Justice. Let's see. Yeah, at this time, I need you to make a... Oh, it's wisdom again. As he like glares at you, you see his eyes flare with this like blue energy, very similar to the color that that the shards glow. I need you to make another wisdom saving throw, please. 17, unfortunately, is not going to do it.
Oh.
You're going to take 28 psychic damage.
Oh no.
My brain tingles.
Yes, as like sort of the weight of this, like, the if looks could kill. Well, his can. As he essentially like glares you down maliciously. That does bring it. that does bring it. Actually, I need you to. Psychic damage. Okay. So you are not commanded anymore, but you are currently essentially under the effects of the restrained condition for one turn after suffering this gaze. So you can still take actions and bonus actions, but your speed is 0.
I wish they used the word attacks impeded instead of attacks affected. It just sounds better. But yes, this is technically 2024.
Oh,
But
that's
it's the same thing.
restraint.
But it's the same
But it's
thing.
the
Yeah.
same thing. It's the same thing, yes. Pretty much.
Casting the spell.
Imagine if they had counterspell.
I will ready an action to wait, was I right? I was right here.
When he first saw you, that's where you were. Yes.
I'm gonna ready an action. Wait, do I know? I don't know how long we're restrained for.
One turn.
Is it one turn? Oh.
It's one turn, but I don't know that you like. I don't know that Underfoot would know that it's only going to last for a few seconds.
Right, right. I'll take the dodge action.
Okay.
That's not what I wanted.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah,
you
it's all right. Yep. Okay. These guys now are going to attempt to grab you. They're still going to do it at disadvantage since they cannot see you. You need to beat a 16. And if you use acrobatics, it'll be at disadvantage. But you took the dodge action, so it'd be straight.
I think you're straight roll. Okay.
Oh, nice. Yep. So you slip their grasp. This guy's gonna stand up. And this
You're so tall.
this guy's gonna try to grab you. Oof. Oh, man.
Net 20?
Yes, he rolled a nat 20, but he has to do it at disadvantage because you're invisible. So you only have to beat a 10. That'll do it. Yeah. No, you're good. So yeah, he's still kind of like flailing around, trying to get a hold of you, but unsuccessful. You are a wriggly little kobold.
You can't touch this. Nah, 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 nah. Wait, you're getting closer. Why are you getting closer?
Yeah, he takes a few steps towards you. He's clearly kind of getting angry at this point.
I wouldn't like you when you're angry.
He doesn't have anything that can. Oh God.
Let's cook.
He's just gonna attempt to hit you with that glare again. So make a wisdom saving throw, please.
One of these days I'll pass the wisdom save. Oh, maybe not.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
+9. Maybe it's worth a lucky.
I only have 2 of those left.
What else are you gonna use it for?
This is a good point.
Oh no!
Oh, no.
That's bad luck.
Oh
So
no.
sorry. I'm so sorry.
Oh no, Underfoot, I'm so sorry. That's gonna be 29 psychic damage.
He's getting withered away.
29? Okay.
And then you're gonna be restrained again. But it is your turn.
I really want to learn that ability because Atea glares at him so often and he never did anything.
Oh man. What bonuses actions do I have?
Maybe it's
So I can't move. Restrained.
Yeah, so basically, like the weight of this intense gaze just sort of pins you to the spot.
maybe it's
If
time to
I-
keep-
If I go large, would that be an attack since like I'm gonna now occupy like more space than what's around me?
I don't think it would count as an attack. I think it would just push a couple people away from you.
Debating if I want to go large. Wait,
I do think.
Go on. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I do think going large would cause you to drop invisibility, though.
It's a.
Or is it just a class ability, or is that a? Is it?
It's a class ability from Rune Knight.
Oh, okay. Then yeah. Then I don't think it's not. You're not like casting a large reduce on yourself. So, I think you would actually. I think you would stay invisible.
You know what? I'm gonna do a second wind instead. And then I'll take the dodge action again.
Okay. We'll go through another round of attempts to grapple.
I promise that'll be like my last time I do dodge action.
No, that's fine.
It's fine. Keep yourself
Yeah, you gotta beat a 6 from the like regular guards.
Don't think I can roll below 11.
Then you're good. And then you'll need to beat a 17 for the big boys.
Oh, wait.
Like I said, yeah, they cannot get their hands on your wriggly little self.
Oh, do I need to make another one? You said boys plural.
No, I'm just having it'll just be a
Sure.
one roll just to save time. I think Asher's getting kind of fed up at this point. Boy. I don't know if I want to do this or not. I'm like nervous.
Uh-oh.
I have a way to get out, like if I really need to, so I'm not like.
Do it. Is that okay, Underfoot?
I think I have a way to get out. I assume I do. I mean,
Assuming you get banished to the
There-
Shadow
there
Realm.
should-
Yes.
there should be like risks and rewards in this. I feel like.
Uh-huh. I think at this point, seeing that his guards are
Inept.
basically,
Damn.
he kind of has that like, do I have to do everything myself? And he just like takes one more step forward, and he
Oh God, I think I know what he's gonna do. Sorry.
he raises a hand towards you.
Wait. Think of your daughter.
He frowns a little bit. Yeah, you're. Are you just you Underfoot but invisible, or are you or did you take a seeming disguise to be the sickly child?
There's a finger that's like in the mustache
Oh yeah,
position.
just a finger. That's right. As you say, think of your daughter. He kind of like hesitates for just a moment. Make a persuasion check at disadvantage, please.
Damn.
I have some Rune Knight shenanigans that always gives me advantage. Could I just do a straight roll?
Do it straight then. Since you're very, very slightly disguised from the hero that saved his daughter that he saw at the wedding, that's why the disadvantage was there. But yeah, since you have the shenanigans, just roll it straight.
Do I add dis to it to make it a straight roll?
Yeah.
Yes, if you put dis on it and it automatically gets advantage, it should roll it straight. That or you'll just crash Avray. So it should have been the 7, which would make it a. It goes to 10 anyway, so it's 25. He like pauses for a moment, and then he kind of like squints at you, and then he lowers his hand, and you see this sort of like dark energy that had been gathering there dissipate, and he just kind of rolls his eyes and just says, "Fine, grovel." And I need you to make a wisdom saving throw as he commands you again. 26. That will
there we go.
save.
I want to grovel anyway.
Okay. It is now your turn. If you would like to, I will give you a free action of a performance check if you would like to fake grovel.
Wait, grovel mate like is stationary, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, prone.
Yeah, it's actually prone.
Oh, that's right. Okay, what if I go prone and then I crawl to the table?
Yeah, I mean because you're not actually groveled. So yeah, I think you would be able to do that.
Big prone. It's half movement speed to stand back up, right?
Yes.
So let's see, it'll be 10. How high is the table?
Like normal table height, like 4 feet off the ground.
I mean, that's tall for a kobold.
That is tall for a kobold. Normal human height.
So it's like, oh, woe is me!
Yeah, sometimes
No,
the
no.
music does that, Fanny.
Oh.
Can I fix it? Or can you fix it? Or should I just mute it? I didn't want to interrupt. I just kind of wanted to see if other people were having an issue.
That's right. I know Rim's probably about to have to go as well. So, yeah, underfoot. Yeah, you're able to crawl under there. Make a performance check for me, please. Okay, yeah, I think, let me roll. Side. Ooh. Well, these guys still can't see you, but yeah, the High Justice can still see you. I think because you move, he realizes that like you aren't actually affected.
Yeah.
But it's still your turn, so you can that performance check was a freebie. But you see as you like start to crawl towards him, his eyes kind of go wide, and you definitely recognize that he is not fooled.
Can I use an action to sleight of hand the silverware into my one of my hands?
I would give you one of them as an object interaction.
Okay.
And if you want to do it as like a sleight of hand, like swap to try and do it without him noticing, it would take an action to do it.
Oh. I'll use my action to sleight of hand.
Oh,
42.
Holy cow! Yeah, somehow, literally under his nose, you're able to swap one of the shards. Roll me a 1d3, please. You're able to swap one of the shards with a fork.
The one fork.
This one is not one, and then you're able to get this one.
Why do you hurt yourself?
Why do you hurt yourself?
Oh, whoops. I forgot they could do that.
Whoop. Uh-oh.
Okay. So so these guys are kind of lost in the wind for the moment because you've moved. These guys are going to this one is gonna this one is gonna point his offhand at you, and he's in your general vicinity, and he's gonna cast Dispel Magic.
Oh shit!
oh.
Yeah, he's gonna do that, and with a little you realize, Underfoot, that you're visible again. And this guy is now going to attempt to seize you.
Wait. Hi. You're tall?
That is a 23.
I think.
I have it on my mat here. Prone. Speed is halved while crawling. Anything costs half your movement. You attack with disadvantage. Incoming attacks have advantage. You don't have to. You would just make it normal.
21.
Anyone
Oh,
does
was
not save. It's 23. So he does
Uh-oh.
now have you grappled.
Puppies!
He does, yes. He is giving you some very aggressive uppies.
Can they still be prone?
No, I think you would actually lose the prone condition and just become grappled.
I like how like the hand is like on his head. I imagine that's how the
Yes. He's actually, yeah, he's picking you up like that, like just by the head. That's their turn, which brings us back around to the High Justice. I think this time he is going to do the thing he was going to do last time.
to his own card. I actually don't know what he's gonna do. Guard, do you know what he's gonna do? Later on, can you show me all the high places?
Actually, I think he's just going to yeah, actually now that you're yes, sorry, everyone else is still just outside yelling.
I was about to ask how long this took, and then I realized this is like less than a minute. So
Yes,
far,
correct.
I
This
counted
is-
for sure twice.
Twice. Right. This has been like maybe 30 seconds. Yeah, so he kind of gets this like kind of, pleased look in his eye now that you are being held underfoot. And could I have him make a perception? What's his natural perception? +9? I think he looks down at the candelabra and notices that one of the shards is missing. And he looks back up at you, underfoot, and his face just becomes pure rage. And he says, give it back. And is there there's a command to drop, right? Yeah.
It's just drop, isn't it?
Yeah, so he needs you to make a some saving throws. He commands you to drop.
Shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, you are not compelled to drop the shard. Which does bring us to your turn.
Let's take it all. Action surge.
Since you are grappled and being held, I don't think you could actually reach any more of the shards right now.
Right,
Damn.
yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
You could use your action to attempt to escape the grapple, or you could do any other number of things.
Misty Snap.
I was gonna say I'd like to use my Fey Touch Misty Step.
Okay, where are you going?
How big is this thing?
Like pretty, decent candelabra size. Like you could pick it up and hold it. It'd be a little unwieldy at your size, but you could.
Would it be an action to pick it up, or just I am in an action?
If you're picking up the whole thing, just an object, like straight up, like picking it up, just an object interaction.
Where's there it is. Everything can turn visible as an action.
I think I know exactly what you're about to do.
Let's do this. Yes, sir.
Bonus action Misty Step.
Yep.
I don't know how to fucking do this on here.
CC Faye
for
Misty.
Yeah, CC Fey Misty will get you there.
I saw it. It's 1.
Did I not? I thought I did that.
There we go.
Oh,
I just
maybe it's just broken.
It's fine. You Misty step over. We'll get it sorted in a second.
Sorry, guard. We'll have to look at the high places later. Misty step onto the table. Item action, grab the whole thing, and then action, go invisible.
Okay. And on that note, I think that's where we'll have to end for the evening.
No.
Yeah, it's yours.
Nice.
That's actually going invisible is not what I thought you were going to do.
Oh, dude, like
I thought you were going to action search dimension door or something.
Yeah, I thought you were gonna bonus action Misty Step action dimension door.
oh,
I mean, that's 2
I
spells.
still do that
technically.
because they're all from items.
Oh wow, the music is really struggling.
Well, actually, like I can action surge. Action surge lets you use items, right?
Yeah, you can.
Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So I can action surge to use the cape.
if you want. Also, going invisible is valid as well. Now you know that Asher is still able to see you, but you know that everybody else can't.
Right.
But yeah, I think because I know Rim's got to go, I think we'll have to end the session there.
Aw.
Damn, that's so
Very
sad.
cool.
I wish I had more
This
time.
This is a good spot to like, because like it's tense. Like, who knows what's gonna
Yes.
happen next?
Yep.
Who knows? Gonna hit you with a ray of annihilation.
Oh god, that would be awful.
I mean, you know he's
Yeah.
got something nasty up his sleeve that you stopped him from doing once.
Nice.
Where he's just gonna yeet you into another
Right?
plane
Dimension.
or something,
Yeah.
another dimension. Like, oh
Into
no,
the Shadow Realm.
Underfoot's just gonna be on his own little quest for a while.
I forgot that these guys were spellcasters. I was basically just like rolling dice off memory. Not like off memory. I hadn't like I looked at their weapon and strength stat blocks, and then I looked down further. I was like, oh yeah, I forgot they can cast a spell magic.
It's a good
You
spell to
got
have.
tech. All right.
But
I think that's it for me for now, guys. All right.
yep.
I'll see you
Yeah.
guys next time.
Have a good night.
Have a
See you
good
next
one.
time.
See
Yeah.
Good
ya.
times,
See you
though.
next time.
Yeah.
I hope you have a
Great
good
game.
day, Rem.
Next time
Bye,
on
have a good
Tir
Tir
Briste.
Briste.
Yeah.
Next
I
time on Tir
managed to
Briste.
draw a new Ataya token with a helmet.
Ooh. Let's see it.
Nice, nice.
Nice.
Just with the dread helm. So nobody see that he is like laughing
Yes,
underneath
Scooter.
his helmet.
Dispel magic is great.
Red eyes. All right, I'll catch you guys next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Yeah.
The good one. It was very fun.
Underfoot, sorry about that. I didn't mean to put you on the spot for so long.
No, I feel bad because like I'm the only one who did anything.
We are
I-
screaming
I was-
outside. We did a couple things. This reminds me of
That's
that
good.
dinosaur game where we just where we all supported you to
Yeah.
steal the
like the bubbles or something, right?
the scales off a dinosaur's back.
Wait, what?
It was a game a long time ago that Gino DM'd, and we had to get ingredients so we can each make like a magical item. And for some reason, I think Underfoot chose an item, and then we wanted to make like a super magical burger, and we needed
I thought it was like a Boba Rex or something like that.
boba tea, something. We made a bunch of food for sure because we also went to kill hell cows for the patty, and
I'm not surprised at
Yeah,
this at all.
and then we met like a I think it says it's a T-Rex, but it's actually a dragon stat block, and then he had bubbles on his back, and everybody was like, bless, guidance, everything onto Underfoot, and he snuck up the dragon spat and stole the boba, and then we booked it.
Oh, like at the last second, I was caught and I chucked like a sneezing
yeah,
powder into his
yeah.
mouth.
And then we booked it.
That's hilarious.
It was very fun. The hell cows were very, very strong. But when you kill it, their meat come already preheated. Like it's already
Hey, that's
grilled.
nice. It's pre-grilled.
You know? It's like
That's good.
a Minecraft sword with flame on it. When you kill a cow, it's
Or
pre-cooked.
yeah.
That's funny.
Oh, this was fun.
Yeah, this is good. Didn't go quite how I was expecting, but tense.
I'm still recovering
tense
from
none the
Fady's low
same.
blow.
That was quite the way to open the session.
Yeah, I'm still recovering from it. It's hilarious.
Oh.
I don't know. Ataya has a history with halflings, with halflings who are sassy to him, and he doesn't know how to deal with it. Because the last halfling he dealt with shot him in the balls with a nat 20.
Oh god.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah. She was like an assassin rogue, and then she came around and he shot him with a crossbow bolt right in the balls.
Oh no.
That was
So do you only have one ball?
yeah.
Sorry.
So immediately.
I can't just ask that. You can't just ask people that. God damn it.
I should have said find out again. Do you think his vain paladin who's like, I need to look perfect, would let that slide?
Fanny's just like, do you only have one ball? How old are you?
Don't worry, I will
God.
never have kids. Oh my god.
And on that
Hey,
note,
what the hell?
oh, so good.
Oh, that was so good. Okay. Oh, that was fun.
I'm glad I had not stopped the recording yet. So we got all that.
For posterity.
Yep.
That
Yeah,
Ataya will
please
have.
retcon that, please. I beg
Oh,
you.
God. Yep. On that note, I am going to end the stream.
Goodbye, streamers. Oh, I'm laughing tears.